Hello friend, welcome to our third lecture, Banking and Finance Paper 3. Today we looking the Chapter 1, the Banking Regulation Act 1949 and their provision regarding the management and paid up capital. So let us start with our point. All the provision of BR Act 1949 do not apply to the all nationalized bank, but specific some provision of this act is applicable to the all nationalized bank. So some of the important provision given here. So last time we discussed the definition under section 5B and C and functions section 6 and restriction 8, 9 and 20. Today we discuss some another point like the management of banking company section 10A, 10B and 10BC. The next is the provision about the paid up capital and regulation of paid up capital. So paid up capital provision is the important provision for the running the banking business in India or conducting the banking activity in India. So let us start with the section 10A, 10B and B, the management of banking company. So what is management and who consists into the management? So management is the consist of the director, managing agent, chairman, bank manager and etc. So under the management there are a lot of functions are involved in the decision making, directing and controlling. So these are the people are involved into the management. Directors, the managing agent, chairman and bank manager is the involved in the management of banking company. So management of banking company section 10 and 10A is about the qualification of board of director, means who can work and what are their qualifications and what are their degrees, what are the conditions for work as a director is given in the section 10 and 10A. Section 10 is the condition of work who can participate and into the management, and restriction to banking company is allowed. So restriction, no banking company allowed. So first is given the who not allowed into the participate in banking companies. So not allowed to shall employ or by be managed by the managing agent. A managing agent cannot participate into the management of banking company, employ or continue employment any person. So employee not participate into the management of banking company who is or any time has been adjuncting in insolvent. So any defaulter persons is not included into the bank management. Has a suspended payment or has compounded with his creditors who is or has been convicted criminal code of an offence involving more turpitudes. A persons who are involved in the criminal cases, some pending cases running into the court on the name of these defaulters. These are the criminal defaulter person not involved in the bank management, whose remuneration or part whose revenue to take from the commission or shares in profit of company with his payment. So any commission agent is also not involved into the bank management. So managing agent not work into the bank management, or employee is not involved into the bank management, or insolvent cases, any criminal and defaulter person is not involved into the bank management, and so a person whose remunerative part is related to commissions. So management of banking company section 10E is shall not be managed by any person who is a director of any other company not being or subsidiary of the banking company or company registered under Company Act 1956. So last year you also studied the company law, C law. So any under the register the 1956 Act, Company Acts, company and that manager not involved into the bank management. As a director of any other company director not participate in banking management, who is engaged in any other business or location, a businessman not participate in bank management. So section 10A is about the clear cut that the any of businessman not participated or any of director in other company not participating in bank management. Section 10A is about the qualification of board of director. What are their qualification? Some of the criteria decided by the Bank Regulation Act 1949. The board of director include a person professional and other experience. The professional experience is needed to as a work as a director. The professional work like the CA who's the work experience of CA. Not less than 51% of member of board of directors a banking company shall have special knowledge or practical experience in account, rural economy, agriculture, banking, corporation, finance, law, small scale industry, etc. So at least 51% of the director have the various sector knowledge, and various sectors their practical knowledge is necessary, and to have the practical experience in respect of above areas. So two must have the practical experience above area like the account, the rural economy, agriculture or industry area. So 51% of the board of directors have the various sectors knowledge is given in section 10A. The section 10B is about the appointment of the whole-time chairman in banks. The 10B is provide the information that the banking company is the management by the appointment of full-time chairman according to amendment 1994. If there are any vacancy about the in bank about the bank manager, the bank appoint the bank manager. So what are the conditions is given in section 10B. Chairman shall exercise his power to subject superintendence, control and direction to board of director. So the chairman, he is exercises power, he is a superintendence of the works, he can observe the work, he is a supervisor, he play a control to the all banking activities and give direction to board of director what are the decisions are taken for the future of their customers. So appointment of chairman through the RBI is section 10B is given. Section 10BB is the mention about the whole time case of vacancy. That time the chairman is appointed throughout the RBI, and the Reserve Bank demurred clause second would be a period of less than 3 years. Is appointment of the chairman is mentioned in section 10BB. After the bank nationalization regarding the acquisition and transfer, the 1970s provides the section 7 regarding the head office and management. So bank nationalization is done in July 1969. So after that the private bank become nationalized bank and government bank. So regarding the who can work as a manager and where their offices are located in the district place or the main city place is mentioned into the section 10BB subsection 7 in this provision. Where the located offices? The offices located into the main cities areas or the district place, the main central place, the right of the new board of directors. After the bank nationalization 1969, the new board of directors appointment is given to this section. The appointment of the custodian to the bank until new board of directors appointment by the government. So the old management is working as a custodian of the bank because of the new bank management is not established. So appointment of the custodian to the bank until to the new board of directors is appointment. So appointment of custodian is given to this section 10BB. So RBI have the powers and right to appointment of whole-time chairman is mentioned in section 10BB. Next is the appointment of paid-up capital. So bank is established their capital through the various sources. Bank issue the shares and the equities and stabilities there, the capital. There are the number of types of the capital, the authorized capital, the issue capital, subscribed capital and paid capital. So here the section 11 is our given the requirement of the paid up capital, section 11. So Bank Regulation Act lays down the requirement regarding the minimum standard of paid up capital and reserve condition to function of banking business. So any banking company to carry out their businesses in India, they need the minimum requirement of the paid-up capital is given in section 11. The banking company incorporated outside India aggregate the value of paid-up capital reserve fund shall not be less than 15 lakh if it has the place business in city Mumbai, Kolkata. Both the 25 lakhs deposit with the RBI is the paid-up capital requirement. So sometimes the banking company incorporate outside the India, like the SBI have the business outside the India, the Bank of Baroda have their businesses outside the India and many of the countries. So they need the 15 lakhs. Also they have the offices in Mumbai and Kolkata. So 25 lakhs deposit into the RBI is a requirement of the paid-up capital for banking company. So paid-up capital section 11, if the banking companies work one or more states, some of the banking company is work more than the one state, like the state like the Maharashtra, state like the Gujarat, MP, UP, so many states they open their branches. So 5 lakh rupees, and if it is the offices in Mumbai and Kolkata, 10 lakh rupees additionally required for their paid-up capital. If the business is limited to one state, some of the banking companies is concentrated only working for the one state. So that time they require the 1 lakh plus 10,000 in respect of each branch in the same district, and 25,000 if the business the extended into the other districts. So one district that time each branch need the 10,000 rupees, and extended their business to the other district from Nasik to the Ahmednagar and Nasik to Pune, that time they additionally need the 25,000 rupees. So provision under section 12 is clarify what are the actual need of the paid-up capital. Satisfied condition of to carry out business in any part of India. So carry their business in any part of India, they need a certain conditions. Their subscribed capital not less than the 50% of authorized capital, and paid-up capital is also not the 1/2 of the subscribed capital. So there are the various types of the capital: authorized capital, then the issue capital, then the paid-up capital, subscribed capital. So there are number of types of capital. Suppose government is give the requirement that the 1 crore rupees is the authorized capital is decided for the banking company. So 1 crore rupees their authorized capital, and subscribed capital is not less than 50% of authorized capital. So not less than 50% means the 15 lakh rupees of subscribed capital is required for the banking company, and paid-up capital is also not less than 50%, 1/2 of subscribed capital. So subscribed capital is the 50 lakhs, the half of that is the 25 lakhs. So authorized capital is the 1 crore, subscribed capital is required to the 50 lakhs, and the paid-up capital need out of that 50% 25 lakhs. So 25 lakh rupees is required for the paid-up capital, which is the earlier we explained in our slide. That is, the capital of the company consists the ordinary shares only. So company established there the capital throughout the only the shares, equity shares and preferential shares, and these shares issue the prior before of the 1st July 1994. It is also provided that no shareholder shall be exercise voting rights in the excess of 1% total voting of right of the all shareholders of banking company. So any of one shareholders not exceeding the 1% of the shareholders, because of sometime the shareholders acquire the all the shares and right, so not exceeding the 1% of the total voting rights, any one shareholders is given the section 12. So section 11 and 12 is about the requirement and regulation of the paid-up capital, which is be explained. So here we complete our point, the paid-up capital. So paid-up capital is required the 25 lakh rupees, and paid-up capital is the at least 50% of their subscribed capital, and subscribed capital is at least 50% of their authorized capital. So 1 crore rupees suppose the authorized capital, the 50 lakh rupees the subscribed capital, and at least the 25 lakh is the paid up capital. We are also looking the management of the banking company. The 51% of the directors have the various sector knowledge, the knowledge from the agriculture, knowledge from the accountancy, rural economy, and small scale industry and large scale industry, and the two of the directors have the practical experience of the like accountancy and the industrial area. Here we looking the assignment question. Explain the provision regarding the bank management and paid up capital under BR Act 1949. So here we looking the point regarding the bank management, section 10, 10B, 10BB and 10, and paid up capital is about the section 11 and 10. So thank you for watching this video. The next time we watching the next information and next provision regarding the Bank Regulation Act 1949.